friends, I hope you're all doing well and that you brought your boxing gloves, because today we're going to do a knife review. I'd like to hear your opinions about it. I got really big hands, but no, I don't. This is the size of this knife. Just to give you guys a little bit of a background story, Morakniv is the knife company, and it's based in Sweden. It's from the town of Mora, and the name of the knife is Eldris. So it's Morakniv Eldris or Mora Eldris. And the name comes from a shallot. I will show you what a shallot looks like somewhere around here so you guys know what I'm talking about. That was also called Eldris, and it's from back in the really old days when people have cattle and things, that they went to these shallots and hang out during the different seasons for different reasons. And yeah, Eldris was one of those shallots, and that's where the name of this knife comes from. Not a lot of people know that, so I thought I'd give you some extra info about this knife. All right, let's dig into the features of the knife. This knife was a gift to me. I probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise or even looked for it, but since it was given to me, I thought I'll obviously give it a go. I got the neck knife kit, so you get the paracord, the first arm rod, and a secondary lock here for the knife if you have it like hanging down like I just did. So if you take a look at the knife, it's really small compared to your normal standard knives, I guess. But with that, it's still a really useful knife in so many ways, because you can still do a lot of the things that you can do with a normal knife, but you can also do them, the finer things or the more detailed work, you can do it better with this knife. The grip is still good, still robust. You can really get close to the things that you're working with. There's a Scandi grind on it, and you have the 90-degree angle, so you can use the rod to strike some sparks. At the very top of the handle here, you have a small little hole where you can use paracord if you want to secure it to your wrist or something like that. Also a nice feature to have, so you make sure that you don't lose this knife. A lot of people use this as their secondary blade. For the time being, I'm using this as my only blade. I don't know how wise that decision is, but I'll explain more why I'm just using this knife. The handle is also very symmetrical, so you can use it if you're right-handed or if you're left-handed as well. There's the small patterns here. It's very traditional from Mora or Dalarna, where the knife comes from. It's a non-slip handle, so you can use it even if it's cold and wet outside. The grip is really good, and like I mentioned before, you can really get close and do the finer work without any problems with this knife. It's perfect for doing feather sticks, shavings, starting the fire, or the very small fine pieces. It's perfect for that. For batoning, I would not recommend you guys using this. It's obviously a little bit of a short knife for that kind of work. If you have small sticks, but you can just break them instead, so there's no point in using the blade. Just some quick words about the sheath. If you put the knife inside, you have a little click. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, maybe. But there's a click lock, so even if, let's see if I can, yeah, this is not going anywhere. And then you have the secondary lock as well, of course. So it's super safe to carry with you. You will know where it is. If you have it around your neck, it's always with you. That's also the reason why this is my main knife at the moment, because it's easy to carry with me. It weighs a lot less than my usual knives, and it doesn't take up as much space as the other ones as well. Just a quick comparison. This is my old Bushcraft Black. You can see the size difference between these two knives. This is still a really good knife as well, but I can pretty much do the same things with this one. So it's, yeah, pointless to carry a lot more knife with me when I only use this part of the knife anyways. As I mentioned before, I switched over, so I use this knife now as my main blade, but as a backup or as a second and third tool, I also have the Gränsfors Bruks small hatchet, so really small items, really easy to carry with you. And as a third item, I have the Baco Laplander as well. So with all these three in a good combination, I can really go from really big pieces of wood and to the very fine details. This is great for splitting, and then you do the fine work and fire starting with this one. So it's a really good combo. This is also what we're going to look into in the coming videos, both the axe and the saw. Stay tuned for that. The blade is 5.6 centimeters long, or short depending on how you see it. It goes a little bit in in the handle as well. So it's a sturdy knife like that. And it really doesn't need to go all the way, because you're not going to batong it, or you're not going to be brutal with it, and like you would with a full tang knife, for example. I would really recommend this knife to beginners, and if you have children or you're going through like a bushcraft class or something like that, it's perfect for that purpose. And I think it's a good size for kids to start out with. Right, that was it about this knife. Again, leave all your comments in the section below, and I'm really keen on hearing what you guys think. If you think this is too small, too big, or probably not too big, but if it's too small, if you would trust this knife to carry with you, or if you use this knife every day, what do you think about it, and for how long have you used it? I'm really keen on hearing your guys' opinions, so please let me know in the comments. And as promised, this is just a reminder. I did a review of the Mora Bushcraft Black a couple of months ago. So at the end of that review, I also announced that I will be doing a giveaway of this one, another Swedish brand called Morakniv, and this would be the S1 with a black sheath. Really high quality knife, more robust, obviously a little bit bigger. So yeah, to get this knife, we're looking at 5,000 subscribers. We're almost at 3,000 now in October. The goal is for us to be at 5,000 at the end of the year. Probably not going to see that happen, but it would be really cool if we could. And we'll do like a random comment selection on a video at that time. And then there will be one lucky winner of this knife, or you can give it to somebody as a gift or whatever if you don't like it. But yeah, get this knife, subscribe, like this video, please leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.